The market is looking bullish, but are we really in a bull market? Today, 10 coins, 10 charts, $10 nemesis. Let's feel the real pulse of the market. So let's dive into it, of course, with Bitcoin. Oh yes, big fat green candle looking very nice, right? Well yes, and it did broke into the bull market, right? No, it's not. If it were, we would be above 55 MA on 3-day chart, what it is, which is not the case, because at this moment we are touching it as a resistance, not as a support. For the bull scenario, I would need a climb above it, hanging out, show the strength, and then move into the bull zone. I know there is a lot of bull hype at the moment, and I'm here to tell you that as we were rejected here with the FDX collapse, look at this pill, we could be facing something similar here. Don't get me wrong, I am super bull on Bitcoin and friends, but at the moment this is not looking bullish to me. Yes, we broke some resistances, but the big ones, nah, they're still here. Still don't believe me? Maybe this trend will change your mind. 1, 2, 3. We broke exactly what? Nothing. The downtrend is still in existence, and we should treat it that way. This is not a bull market, but a bear market rally. Could we go higher? Yes, we can after some rest, regaining new strength at that 55 MA, breaking this trend line to the higher grounds. Then we will talk about it. At this point, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 green candles. It's time for a rest. Then we will resolute. Ethereum, plain and simple. Let's that 55 be on every chart that we are showing today so that you can see the difference between them, and let it be our precursor. Now, Ethereum is also bouncing with 4 green candles into this resistance. Based on that, either we spend some time on this zone or we get rejected. Even better, the trend line, as with Bitcoin, is to the downside. It's not broken. 1, 2, 3. The downside is still in the existence. The hype is real, but the reality is something else. Welcome to the slab park. Maybe I will save you some money after all, right? On the 3-day chart of BNB versus dollar, we are getting also similar results. We are bumping into what? 55 moving average. It rejected us here and here. This was a pretty nice pump, and it could have fooled you, but you see what happened. We are still very early to call that bull market, so I really don't understand that hype, Twitter, YouTube, whatever, social medias, that we are in a bull market. The only thing that BNB have is this break of this downtrend. Many are forgetting that we need to see more volume for a real big move and a real throwback into the new highs. XRP really could be fooling you with this candle in the last 3 days, but look where the 55 is. We haven't even touched it, so expect a rise almost to the 40 cents and then see what happened. Now my prediction would be that at this conjuncture of this trend line that is going to the downside, this moving average of 55 3 daily candles could be fatal for XRP. If the narrative change, we will change into the bulls pretty fast. For now, be cautious. When we drew that 55 MA on Cardano's case, we haven't touched it for a while, and I have here data all the way to the middle of 2022. Not here, all of those points. Well, we were rejected, let's say, but some faster moving average, and I want to draw it now. But look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles. Every candle that you're seeing here is 3 days, so it's roughly 15 days Cardano is moving to the higher grounds. It's not a small move, it's a move of 40%, people. 40% we are moving to the upside, and still we haven't touched 55 moving average. What is this? A bear rally. That's what I'm saying. Don't fall for another narrative. I could be wrong, absolutely. But do you prefer me to be wrong, or do you prefer to save some money? Hey, it's your choice. And approximately this trend line of downside is telling you exactly that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna better it. If you don't want to follow this arrow, follow me into the next chart. Now you see Matic Polygon is looking somewhat different, but it's not in reality. We broke 55 with this today's candle, but this is no confirmation. We have a rising volume, but this could still prove as a heavy resistance if we get a throwback below that moving average. Because let's be frank, it doesn't respect that 55 moving average as you might think. No respect. No respect whatsoever. No respect. And then some. Respect. Again, no respect. So what makes you think that this time will be different? Nothing. Yes, higher grounds, but then possible move into this range that we are living for months and months. Always be fair. To yourself at least. Yes, we broke the downtrend. This was our first touch, second touch. Here we broke it. We are on the journey, but the important thing is not to panic when we decide to test this line to the downside. This kind of move is just giving me the narrative that we are still moving inside of this channel. Maybe something like this, and as you can see we are still range bounded. Oh, I bet this one will be the winner of today. This is really looking nice. LITECOIN is really inside the zone because it have a completely different narrative than those guys that we just mentioned. Please notice why I'm saying that. Here the momentum change in October. We broke above 55 and we are living here. So yes, a pullback to that region of $62 is a possibility at some point, but we are above it. So this is something completely different. Now, I don't want to get into some imsy-grimsy details on why this is not still a bull market and why this move really needs a rest now, but let's respect this. LITECOIN is really giving us something to enjoy at this moment. Maybe today, tomorrow, the day after, who cares? We will be met with this resistance on this channel that I drew. It seems real, so definitely this is not a buying zone for LITECOIN. More of a selling zone, talking short term of course. Expect that pullback since we are living in this upwards channel, but you never know. LITECOIN is the most bullish coin that I've looked today. Let's see, is the next one the same? Short answer is nope. This is POLKADOT. 55 moving average is so far out of reach. Yeah, we touched it here, but got pretty heavily rejected. So the price action of POLKADOT is in a bear state. Every coin these days is breaking those resistances to the downside, so yes, short-term downtrend is broken, and that could mean the rally into those regions of $6.2. But do you expect something more out of POLKADOT at the moment? No. I would be surprised if we go above 6.2, cause to be a good trader, you gotta expect a move like this into resistance and then throwback even lower than the point that you came from. This is the signature of a bear market, and I don't know why so many YouTubers are waving goodbye to the bears, cause they could be so easily drawn back. So yes, drawn, TRX, the same story. Rejected here, FTX, and then now an obvious travel again into that resistance zone of 5.9, just below 6 cents. So yes, I expect a move to those regions, and then we will see, I'm not perma bear, I'm perma bull more than bear, but reality is the game of this channel, man. I need to see something like this to start growing that bullishness towards Tron or any altcoin really. At the moment we are below that 55 moving average. Yeah, we probably broke those faster ones, and that is a good sign, but this is the time decay that we need to, surpass to get to the finish line that you all are waiting for. My friends, the trend line that is going to the downside is still alive. This region and this region got rejected. What would you expect? In a day 2, 3, 4, 5, we don't see the same thing. As I said, it will be a time to get bullish. Now, you gotta be careful if you wanna go to those short-term gains. So did you expect me to cover this coin? I know. It's Shiba Inu. Of course it's bearish. Don't expect anything else to say. The valuations are crazy. Look at this. Moving average is standing at 0.000001. And the price action of today is standing at 0.000009. Ooh, I'm rich if I buy at 1 cent. Listen, this is bearish. Look at this beautiful rejection of those candles. Here, something that we tried but haven't succeeded. FTX came, drove us down below the 55 moving average, and now we are not making progress above it. You do that, SHIB. You do that, I support you. Move above this moving average. Show us that you can. Move above this trend line. You haven't even done that. The trend line 1, 2, 3. Well, show us that you can break this tree. Show us that you can live above it, not below it, to get bullish. You should play the safe game still with Shiba Inu, with anything that I stated today. At this moment, the winner is LITECOIN, the strongest coin among those 10, but even LITECOIN needs to have that carefulness on its side. And if you really got nothing better to do, follow me into the next one, man.